Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for my topic presentation or my 8 principles that I believe in on a daily basis for my Buddhism and film class, Religion 330 actually. My name is Jacob Dodd. I'm a sports business major, coaching minor, and also a business administration minor. This is for Dr. Lyon's class, and here we go. So many people don't know about Buddhism and most of the principles that you see in them, unless it's karma or meditation, stuff like that. Um, Things that I see in a daily life, this is what we're going to go through. And we were supposed to pick 4 principles to explain, and I ended up picking a couple more, or broader ones anyway, that I see in my daily life. So I'm going to go through, explain what some of them are, and then also go into depth, like how I see them in my daily life and such and such. So the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is seeing 8 different things, which is right views, right resolve, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, which I got from Basic Beliefs and Practices on infoplease.com. So, as you look to the right on the PowerPoint, you see these 3 almost like wheel objects. This is actually the Wheel of Dharma. The Wheel of Dharma is the wheel that the Eightfold Path lays on. So each one of these spokes has one of these right views, right resolve, all those at the end of them. So as I see this, I see it as the wheel that spins or controls your life. It is like a steering wheel on a ship, also steering your life. So if you do these things the right way, as you should every day, putting the right effort towards school, putting right mindfulness towards your work, right concentration to do your studies and look forward to the future and do the right thing, it'll steer you in the right direction. If you don't do these things, this wheel can steer you in a wrong direction. So dukkha, or suffering, as I like to call it, so I don't have to pronounce that word. Um, this is a fundamental unsatisfactoriness and painfulness for life. So you're suffering. Um, you're suffering because you're craving, you have desire and an attachment to things. So I get through a bad breakup with a girl or something like that, and I feel all this attachment, and I have that desire to be with her. So it's causing me to suffer. It's causing me to have this principle break apart in me, and this is a negative thing. If you can get past suffering, all this will be attained and eliminate craving, desire, and attachment. Okay? So I got this from also Info Please with Basic Beliefs and Practices from Buddhism religion. So meditation, which is a very easy one that everybody knows about. It is something that people preach on that you need in daily life. Meditation, honestly, everybody should be using this in daily life. It calms you down. If you've ever seen the movie Bad Boys, when he goes woosah, that is a type of meditation. That is when you get mad at something and you count down 1, 2, 3. That is a type of meditation. You are mentally training your body or training your mind to do the right thing, to not get mad at something, to stay calm and have self-patience. It is a type of mental development. So 3 different types of meditations are metta, samatha, and contemplative. So samatha is the main one that everybody knows about. It's the mindfulness. It's where you see these monks crisscross applesauce on the ground and not doing anything but thinking. Metta is loving kindness. Say you hate somebody in your grade and you can't stand them because they drive you nuts. You have to show them loving kindness. It's not sitting on the ground thinking. It's, oh, I'm going to meditate with you. I'm going to show you loving kindness. You say something mean back to me, okay, I'm going to take that, throw it out the window, and I'm going to talk to you like I would talk to anybody else. Contemplative, it's devoting energy to wisdom. It's not sitting on social media at the end of the day. It is reading a book, giving compassion and power to benefit others. So when you go home and the teacher says, hey, read this chapter, that is doing this type of meditation. It is giving yourself self-patience and giving yourself energy to wisdom and compassion to benefit others. It's not going on social media and sitting there for hours watching TikTok or anything like that. It is helping others. Observance. This is a huge one in Buddhism. Uposatha, or entering the stay, which is the name for observance day. Uposatha, which is observance day. So observance day is to reaffirm the rules of discipline. So the monks line up it's on full moons, half moons, and new moons. So they line up, they enter the monastery, and they sit down, and it's going through the rules, making sure they're disciplined for themselves, making sure they're doing the right things, following their religion, and also not going about with like normal days. Yes, social media can be fun to look at, but you have to have self-discipline. You have to have discipline for your religion and follow it. So this is what this observance day does. It's like going to church every Sunday for them. It's reaffirming, it's regathering yourself, and I see observance every day in my life. I observe everything that's happened in that day, that night I get home. I go to work. I have a bad day. I ended up breaking tools. I ended up breaking pens and trashing the place. So I observed myself. I'm saying, all right, how can we not do this again? I squashed a bug in Buddhism faith. I don't want to do that again. We have to observe and move on from it. I gained this from the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica on Uposatha. Uposatha. Okay. So, going through those were my 4 principles that I gathered throughout this semester with Dr. Lyons. Moving on with that, I think I benefited from this class. I think I gained mindful works. I gained wisdom and thought process with this. So I gained that loving kindness. I'm gonna take it into the rest of my life. Coming home, reading a book, making sure I'm up on everything, and having that right eightfold path to steer myself in the right direction. Thank you for attending this presentation. I'm open for questions, and this is also my works cited page with my citations on it. Thank you.